All right, Julia, I've got a treat for you. This is something that I make all the time. I actually make it for my family, but it's also nice enough to make when company comes over. It's cod baked in foil.
I love cod.
I do too.
Everybody loves cod.
Beautiful, light, flaky fish. That's why we like it. And this is something that comes together quickly. It actually creates its own sauce right in the package. Simple to put together. Let's get over to the fish.
Beautiful cod.
These are about 6 ounces each, nice center cut fillets, and they're about 1 to 1.5 inches thick. That's what you want to look for. You don't want to get skinnier fillets because they're going to overcook before our vegetables are done.
Makes sense.
Now you can also use halibut or something like a red snapper. That would be perfect here, but cod is abundant, so we're going with that. We do have some prep to get together before we put together our little packets.
All right.
Little veg prep. I'm gonna do some, but you're over here, so you're gonna do some
You're
too.
gonna put me to work. Is this what your dinner parties are like?
So we're gonna cook vegetables along with the fish. Now, we like really delicate flavored vegetables so they don't overpower the cod. And this is 2 options, leeks and carrot. I'm gonna do the leek, you're gonna do the carrot.
All right.
So we're using 2 leeks in total, just the whites and the light green part here. I'm gonna get rid of these. And in order for this to work, I'm going to cut these into matchsticks. So I just cut it in half lengthwise, just start to take a few layers apart.
I love doing that.
And I actually cut these in half again, just so that they fit nicely into the packet. And then I'll start cutting across. Now you'll start to see some dirt there.
Yep.
That's okay because we are going to clean them. I'm going to do the same here. All right, so that's good enough. If you wouldn't mind cutting this also into matchsticks, we have a second carrot right
Oh,
here.
you have a sample of what I need to do.
I do. Cut these just like that first one.
You got it. Now, I don't know mine. They're a little bit more rustic.
Yeah, well, it's just a matchstick of a giant person. All right, so we're gonna combine these 2 together. Season these with some salt and pepper. We're gonna season all of our ingredients before they go into the foil, and then that way, we know that once it comes out, well seasoned. We're done with that for just a second. Now, step 2.
Butter.
Butter, yes. Butter makes everything better, and in this case, it's the base for a compound butter that's going to create a beautiful sauce in our little packets as they bake. So this is 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter, nice and soft. A 1/4 teaspoon of grated lemon zest. These are all light flavors going with the fish. A teaspoon of minced garlic. We have a teaspoon of finely minced fresh thyme. A 1/4 teaspoon of table salt and 1/8 of a teaspoon of black pepper. So I'll just mush this together to make a nice compound butter.
That would taste good on a lot of things.
It would. I'll leave that up there just for a moment. So let's move on down to our fish. All we need to do at this point is pat them dry with paper towels. They really have a lot of moisture inside, so we just don't want any excess moisture. Same reason that we dried off those leeks. Now, more salt and pepper. We've got our fish ready, our vegetables ready, compound butter ready. It's origami time. We are going to make 4 packets. These are 12-inch squares of aluminum foil. First thing I want to do is divide the vegetables amongst these 4. And I love to build all 4 at a time. It's much easier to make sure it's all even. That's looking good. There we go. Got a little measuring cup there. This is just dry vermouth. We're going to add this on top of the vegetables. It's going to create a little bit of steam in there. Plus, it's got a beautiful herbal flavor to it, so it's going to help make a great sauce. You could also use white wine with this. I've done it where I've used fennel instead of leeks and used Pernod instead. So
that sounds nice.
this is a great opportunity to try a little different thing. So I'm going to add a tablespoon to each, just right on top of the vegetables.
The vegetables are like a thatch. They just catch that liquid and prevent it from running all over.
Fillets go right on top of the vegetables. A little leek and carrot hammock there. And now I'm going to dollop the butter right on top of the fish. I'll start off with a spoonful on each, doing my best to kind of divvy it first before I spread them out. Now I'll just use the back of my spoon to kind of spread it out. Doesn't matter if it's not totally covered, all going to be good. Again, good enough. We're going to put another piece of foil on top. If we tried to just bring these edges up and make this a single packet, there are too many places for air to escape. We want a steamy, airtight package here.
All right.
Another piece of 12-inch foil. There you go.
Still being coach.
Start at the bottom. I'm gonna do about a 1/2 inch fold.
All right.
All right, you're gonna do that a couple more times. We're looking to make a 7-inch packet, and then just continue with the other sides.
Now, how far in advance can you make these packets?
I actually make them a couple hours in advance. I keep them in the fridge exactly like this, and then when people come over, just stick them in the oven.
And you don't even have to increase the cooking time.
Not one bit. All right, how's that look? That looks pretty darn good. There's a rimmed baking sheet down there. Thank you. All right, so we're gonna put these on, and it's okay if they overlap a bit. It's really just the ends, just like that. Great. So we're gonna put these in a really hot oven, 450 degrees. We need that blast of super high heat to get that steaming process started. They're only gonna stay in there for 15 minutes. Now I've got the rack set to the medium-low position, and that's actually really important for these. We want that heat source to be close to the bottom of these packets so it really concentrates the juices and makes an even better sauce.
All right.
So there's no visual cue. 15 minutes
I love
is
it.
15 minutes.
This really is easy.
Foolproof.
All right, it's been 15 minutes.
You start to smell a little bit of that garlic and the lemon. So they're done. Blind faith. We know that through our testing, 15 minutes is perfect. The vegetables are going to be cooked through and the cod is not overcooked.
Amazing.
All right.
Make ahead one dish and it only takes 15 minutes.
And now, just going to go ahead and pop open the top. Now I want to open this away from me so as the steam comes out, I'm not getting burned. Just want to get in a very thin spatula like this to get underneath the fish and as many of those vegetables as I can. There we go.
Ooh.
All right, and now all these juices, not going to waste, all over the top.
Oh, hello.
How is that? We can move those up there.
Okay.
Just have one final little addition. It's a little gremolata. More of those same flavors that we put inside, but starting, of course, with 2 tablespoons of minced fresh parsley, another teaspoon of grated lemon zest, another teaspoon of minced garlic. Just mix this together right at the last second so that parsley stays beautiful and green. Let me make this pretty since those are so beautiful. All right, so there we go. Now at table, you can pass this around. People can add as much as they like. Just a little sprinkling.
Oh, that does look really pretty.
It's just gonna hit the heat and a little bit of that freshness right at the end. Livens things up. There's lemon if you'd like it.
Oh, the fish, it really is perfectly cooked. I mean, look at that. Just flakes apart. 15 minutes.
Yep, but not overdone. It's still nice and juicy.
Oh.
It's so light and fresh, and you saw how easy it was.
The vermouth and the fish juices and that butter, it's delicious on the vegetables. This is amazing.
You can come over anytime.
So if you want to make Bridget's famous fish dinner, start by julienning some leeks and carrots and make a compound butter with lemon and thyme. Layer the vegetables, vermouth, fish, and butter inside a tightly crimped foil packet and bake in a 450-degree oven for just 15 minutes. Sprinkle with a quick parsley and lemon gremolata, and you're cooking. From America's Test Kitchen to your kitchen, a great new recipe for cod baked in foil with leeks and carrots. Thanks for watching America's Test Kitchen. What'd you think?
Well, leave a comment and let us know which recipes you're excited to make, or you can just say hello.
You can find links to today's recipes and reviews in the video description.
And don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
See you later.
I'll see you later.